We are off early in the morning again. Oh yeah, what's up guys? Got 2 appointments. Jen has something going on, but you know, my one appointment is my infusion, and that takes up most of our day since we have to wait for him to get the medicine, then gotta take and have the medicine, which is like an hour infusion, and then after it I have to wait a whole nother hour just to make sure that I don't have an allergic reaction to the stuff. Long day. And then this morning is a regular doctor's appointment. Fun times, guys.
And I'm tired. I want to go back to sleep, but I can't because we got crap to get done and people to see and things to do.
So I just looked at Jen. I'm like, I know that. I'm not stupid. And what'd you say?
You stupid.
So apparently I stupid. No, we're just traveling on roads again. On our way to frickin' GR again.
G-Rap?
Or Grand Rapids for the ones that don't know. But it's in Michigan, and I'm pretty sure the majority of you know that we're from Michigan. We've said it before. And she's showing it the wrong way, because the thumb's not on this side, it's on that side.
No. Looking at my hand, this is Detroit side.
Yeah, but from the camera angle?
Oh.
It's not.
Well, I'm doing it from my angle.
I know, but who are you trying to show? You're trying to show the camera. Ugh, stunky.
Is that better?
There you go. Because it's all spread out like that, yes. Michigan had an earthquake.
It's like a giant high five.
Oh, God.
It's way too early, man, on my day off.
I definitely agree with that one.
Oh, that's pretty. Which wildflowers?
Nice.
Is it still against the law to pick wildflowers unless they're in your own yard?
I don't know. I never even heard of that law.
Yeah, a few years ago they were like, oh my God, don't stop and pick wildflowers because if you get caught, you'll get a ticket. Honey, you drive down the back roads, ain't nobody gone down these ones except for people that want to floor it.
That is stupid. Who else has seen the second trailer for Batman vs. Superman? That looks freaking amazing. But who has seen the Comic-Con trailer for Suicide Squad? Oh my God. So many villains. It looks awesome. And the Joker, I already like the guy. He's the lead singer from 30 Seconds to Mars. I think he looks like an amazing Joker, and he sounds exactly like the Joker from all the graphic novels and comic books. So, I mean, obviously you picture it by what he talks about it on paper, but you can imagine that he sounds exactly like him.
So in other words, if you guys know 30 Seconds to Mars, he looks nothing like the guy from 30 Seconds to Mars. And I understand that that's the whole concept of, you know, theater makeup and makeup for movies, but holy crap, I looked at the screen and I looked at Shawn, I'm like, is that even the same person? Doesn't even reflect him at all.
So I'm stoked for next year because I think it's May is the Batman vs. Superman, and then
you never even put your locking chair in.
And then August is Suicide Squad. Going around the world to the left.
The poor driver, I wonder if he even knows where he's going.
I swear. It's always funny when you see people that forget that they have their blinker on or it doesn't shut off and they just keep going and they don't notice that it's still on. It's just always funny. Because you're always going, are you turning? I can't tell because you're passing all these roads
And driveways.
Hey guys, great freaking news. Just got out of my doctor's appointment. I've been doing so good with my diet. My blood pressure was 118/72. And the best news is my A1C, which is for my diabetes, my blood, the 3-month blood sugar check, went from 9.3 to 7.2. The doctor goes, holy crap. He's like, I think that's a record for people, because usually he only sees that in people that he gives insulin to. So that made me feel really freaking good. And the other thing is, it floored him because I go, yeah, I started reading that, eat something before you go to bed and like it'll help your blood sugars go down because of the fact that your liver will overproduce sugar over the night if it pretty much acts like it's starving. Basically meaning that it has no substance to make into sugar. So I started eating watermelon at night and my blood sugars go down. He goes, that makes no sense to me, but it's working for you, so keep doing it. Because typically when a diabetic eats fruit, the sugars go up, not down. And in my case, if I eat watermelon or raspberries or blackberries, which I read can help with your blood sugars, well, obviously in my body, it does work. Oh, that was good news. He even dropped one of my medications, which was messing up my head and stuff like that, which I quit that one like a month or two ago. And he goes, yeah, you don't need that med anymore. He goes, just keep up with your diet that you're doing, and you're doing fantastic. So that made me feel great. So we're on our way to go pick up stuff for dinner and our digital copies. Dinner tonight is going to be Tuscan chicken stew. Looks really, really, really good. We'll have to show you guys how that turns out.
I might actually put little pieces of corn in it.
That sounds good too. So obviously we'll show you guys how that looks when we get it all put together. Maybe she even might put a little bit what she's doing. Hope your guys' day is doing fantastic, because ours is doing freaking amazing.
You like positive doctor's appointments?
I love positive doctor's appointments. It makes me feel wonderful.
This child is moving up a storm in there.
Really? Because it knows that I'm doing good. Alright guys. Holy crap, shut up. Anyways, we just went through the McDonald's because Jen needed something small to eat. And she got a Mighty Kids meal. And she goes, can I get water with that? And they're like, no, we can't do water. And I go, but you can, okay, you want the kids to go healthy, but you won't let them get water. But you'll give them...
Apples.
No, not apples.
The gallon
You'll
of pop.
let them get soda instead. That makes no sense to me. Want them to get healthy, let them get water. But no. Here, give you some soda with that. What kind of Minion did we get? Did you get the banjo one?
Yep. It looks like a banjo anyways.
Is it the banjo or
guitar
one? I freaking love Minions.
Well, let's read the instructions.
Here, let me see the Minion.
Oh, you strum his guitar.
Strum his guitar. I don't know.
Apparently he only works one time. We'll figure him out and we'll play with him later.
Woo!
So just in case if you guys wanted to know what I got to drink, I ended up getting a small cup of iced tea, which technically said extra small on the ordering screen. This still looks kind of large for a child to drink to me. I don't know. Fast food really isn't our choice, but when you're on the go and I absolutely needed something to eat, well, that's what I got.
By the way, you're supposed to go like this with them and make them work? No. Hit him in the face and he works. I don't know. Apparently toys aren't how they're supposed to work anymore. Headbanging, I guess. Again, with Michigan weather, you get really dark freaking clouds. It looks like it's gonna storm with those clouds.
Heck yes.
I mean, other places are kind of patchy blue. So it might not actually storm. It might rain just for a second or two, but those are some really dark clouds. I just got done with Meijer, and I got my new movie today. Ex Machina. Or I'm not positive how you pronounce it, but it looks really good. It's all about artificial intelligence. Gonna be great. I guess cyborgs too, because part human, part robot. Looks like a good movie though. I don't know what else I was gonna say. There was something else I was gonna say. Do you remember? Can't remember. So yeah, when we were going through the parking lot, it was actually quite funny because the wind was so strong it blew Virginia's hair, like she had her ponytail off to the side and blew it back. But mine, it kept blowing my collar up like this, so it was almost like I was popping my collar without popping my collar.
But ever since he can remember, he's been popping his collar, popping his collar, popping his collar ever since he can remember.
Oh, flashback Tuesday.
Just like notebook paper. That's all I remember of that song.
But that one wasn't that long ago compared to. It was
early 2000, well, mid 2000s.
No, yeah, but the other one was before that.
Really?
I swear, I thought it was.
Huh.
Not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not Wikipedia.
You should be.
Except for you can't trust Wikipedia because anybody can change it.
Right.
I still loved when Corey Taylor took in. He was doing a video and he checked on Wikipedia his name, and he read, it goes, if you're Corey Taylor, or if you're reading this, you must be Corey Taylor. And he just started busting up laughing. I thought that was pretty funny.
I don't know how many people out there are actually Kanye West fans. However, I am not personally. So the video of Corey Taylor letting Kanye West know that he is not like the god of all music cracked me up. It was only like a 30-second clip, but it was really, really funny.
That is amazing.
So like always, I just got off Facebook as I'm getting ready to head to town again for something different this time that I'm not going to disclose yet. Anywho, so I was online and I noticed that on Facebook there was a story about a kid who was 16, so a teenager who was 16 years old, who wrote Nike, the shoe company, and told them about his biggest dream. Mind you, this 16-year-old, minus him being very young, but he also wrote them and told them that he had one dream and one goal only, and that was to go to college. That's perfect, you know? Who cares? Go to college if that's what you want to do. But this one child has cerebral palsy. And yes, I know that I said that wrong. I've always said that wrong. Anywho, so what they did is they designed a pair of Nike shoes for disabled people. Instead of having shoestrings, they have those stretchy things on top that stretch. And so instead of tying, all you have to do is simply unzip and zip the back of the shoe. I told this mean mug right here that it's something to look into. I don't know.
Said that I definitely want them
Yeah.
because it sounds freaking amazing since I can't tie my own shoes.
Right, and their colors are black and yellow, I think, and then white and black.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black
So,
and
I mean, they
yellow.
look really cool. Just the thing is how much are these going to cost? Which, right
Worth
now,
it.
at this point, I would say they're worth it, just like Shawn did. Alrighty, but hang on.
Mosquito!
So that was funnier than freaking heck. We just went to, like, we were at a stop sign and Virginia went to take off. Soon as she did, she freaking just burned out. Like, yeah, we were on loose gravel, but it was just like,
Because it's wet. It's not going to go anywhere when it's wet, besides up in the tire and make more mud out of the vehicle.
it was still freaking hilarious. I just wish that I was vlogging at the time because that would have been perfect.
Muy perfecto. Muy perfecto. Alright, so it comes time to end the evening. We never did actually make it to Shawn's treatment tonight. We never actually got out of his doctor's appointment until just after 12. And we were supposed to have been there at 11:45, so I just canceled it altogether. Which was no big deal. I just have to call back tomorrow and get the time for doing treatment. Hopefully next week, and it can actually go down and it'll actually work out for him. And then as far as details on the event that happened this evening with myself, I'm not able to give out details because I truly don't know. I will have to let you guys know next week. Anyways, we are going to hit the hay, and I think that's about it. So we shall see you tomorrow. Anyways, you guys have a great evening, and don't forget, be successful.